Okay, so the goal for this video was to find a bunch of logos in the while I was walking around and just in my everyday life. So I thought I'd come here to Main Street and see what logos I could find and what I thought of them. Just walking around, I found the CrossFit logo. It's here on this wall. Personally, I like this one a lot. I think the sans serif is really nice and clean, and the logo mark is very modern, and it's got a very modern vibe. I like the way that the lines look. The next logo I found is for this shop, the Navajo Crafting Co. Personally, this logo is fine. I think that it's very overdone, especially with the script font and the thin sans serif. I think it just feels very boutique and very cliche and like something I've seen before. The dream catcher around it's not bad. The text itself though isn't doing anything challenging or innovative. Next one here is Main Street Books. Main Street Books is classic. It's keeping it very classic. I think it needs a redesign. I actually have a friend who redesigned this for a project. It definitely needs a redesign, but it's a very nice classic logo. It's not necessarily bad, but it is still a little outdated. Okay, the next logo I found is Wells Fargo. Personally, I don't love the Wells Fargo logo. I think it needs a redesign, especially if the logo mark is so complicated that wagon and horses feels very complicated and hard to shake out with the size. I think the colors are fine, but the text definitely needs to be worked through. I don't like that some of the letters touch and some of them don't, but yeah, that's how I feel about the Wells Fargo logo. Okay, the next one I found is the Bullet Drug Pharmacy. I don't really like this logo. I personally have had to work with this logo for promotional work that I did here in Cedar City and with the school. And it's a very clunky logo to work with. There is a lot of fine detail. It doesn't shrink down well. The pharmacy part of it is fighting with the bullet drug part of it, and it's very outdated. I think it definitely needs a redesign, and the colors of gold, red, and green, and maroon need to be changed. But I mean, there's parts of it that work if they were to go all in on the kind of Art Deco-y embellished style. Okay, so the next logo I found was for Centro Pizzeria. I like this one just because I really like Centro, but also because I think it gives the right kind of hipster wood fire pizza vibes that it should be giving. I'm not as big of a fan as the established in 2012 thing underneath it. I think they could stand to lose that and maybe lose the shape around it, but the central text and subtext seem to be working pretty well together, and I kind of like the character that they have. Okay, so the next logo I found is for the Pastry Pub, or just the pub now since they've rebranded. I think it's awesome. I love how clean it is now. I love the P. I think that's so creative. And I love the way that the logo mark as the P works by itself and it works all together as the whole name, the Pub Craft Kitchen. I think it's awesome. So I like the redesign that they've got here. I like how clean it is. I like how long the logo text is. Okay, so the next one is Bristlecone. Bristlecone's another one that I really like. It's kind of over the top. It's kind of a lot, but I think it works for it because it's a little hipster coffee place. And I love the logo mark of just going with the pine cone. Like, you don't need to have the whole name on things. You just put the pine cone and people know that it's Bristlecone. Also, I apologize if there are cars driving past. I'm across the street. But I like this one. I like the way the S and the T work together, and I like the little underlines under some of the letters. I wish it maybe were less of the letters, maybe just like one of the E's and maybe not underneath the O. I don't know for sure, but I think it's a really cool logo. Okay, I'm apologizing again, but I'm across the street. So
here is the Cedar Sports logo. I like it. I feel like it's doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. It's very clean and nice. A little outdated, maybe could stand for a redesign, but honestly, not bad in the way that it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. And it would make me immediately think, oh, this is a store for outdoor gear, just from looking at it. So yeah.